fireworks videos for nobody to watch. Slinging grass. Thought the fireflies back in June were impressive. Now it's even more in the deep and dark woods. Yeah, why don't you try that sunny sugar cone? This candy not approved for anyone under 95. Ugh. Continuing the tour of disgusting things that should not exist. This is just a shelf of disappointment. Ugh. Ah, these are like snacks for people you don't like. Hey, you got your dad's old-fashioned rupee. These candies look like Beetlejuice's pants. People always ask me, Derek, how do you like your corn? I always tell them I like mine on DeKalb. Ooh, by W.B. Mason since 1898.
They say 24 days or 27 days like that, they fly. That's like another.
Yeah, we'll get him back up in the nest. Forget coffee. Forget Red Bull. Forget Monster. You need Accelerator. Red Popsicle Energy. The molten crustaceans rolled a 20.
Well, that was a nice job.
Delicious can of Campbell's Red. You gotta see how this guy eats his cookie.
So vanilla. We've got real vanilla, vanilla bean, and lots of honey for this nostalgic flavor. Premium cocoa powder and
Going in for a second one.
dark chocolate nibs that you can actually see, and peppermint oil.
First encounter with a turkey. He has no idea what he's looking at. Suckling the sweet nectars of life. I am a hummingbird, and I will feed myself at my leisure. And despite the day being nice, can't beat the DEET. These gnats are annoying. Delicious Del Monte red grapefruit. Hopefully their grapefruit don't taste as bankrupt as that company is. Ooh, oi, hey, got him! Zing! Oi! Now for a little painting. And through the magic of video editing, we have Xenothrax. Back when... Oh, hi. Back when she was Xenothrax the Soul Weaver. Hey, Fidget! I used to think that was scripture up on that stuff, but it is just a thin veil over the speakers, but it looked like faded scripture. I saw him back in 1908 knock out George's George with these very gloves. Ugh, this gum tastes like Christmas smells. This game is not for me. Tunnel. It's been closed every other time that we came here, but now it was finally reopened and it was worth it. I think they said 220 feet in the air, 9 inversions, or 9 times you're upside down, and 76 miles an hour. So really fun roller coaster. So July 21st, 2025, these are the rides that are offered at Kennywood currently, since they change every now and then. The first one we started with was in Steelers country, and it was the Steel Curtain, which I don't think that one's going anywhere anytime soon. There is also the Aero 360. There's also a kiddie land, but I don't know what any of the rides are called. So there's wheel, mini carousel, swing thing, yeah. Oh yeah, and airplanes. Oh no. The auto race, a classic little car ride, and as many other people who rode it bemoan the loss of the turnpike, it was the better car ride, but this will suffice. They dropped the Thomas theme for Kennywood Station, the little calm railroad ride. That picture, I've seen that all aboard guy somewhere before. It looks like a Monopoly card or something. The old Kennywood Railroad, probably one of the only rides I can record. They have the merry-go-round with the deafening cymbal as you round the corner and right in your ear. And as you can tell, I was not able to record on the train. They said no phones, even on the 1 mile per hour calm ride. Oh well. I want to taste everybody else in the park, have a drink from the fountain. Then we've got the Raging Rapids, which used to have waterfalls and a miner with a minigun or a Gatling gun on a bridge that would shoot at you, and I think a guy that would pee on you. They removed all that. But still entertaining enough for a warm day. And here is the current mural for the Thunderbolt, which is a wooden roller coaster you need a partner to ride with. Really great coaster. Oh, my wife may not want to ride it, but shout out to that rando Calrissian Ben. Might have sneezed a million times, but he was willing to ride the ride, so awesome. It's also the Funhouse type ride, Noah's Ark. Not really a dark ride, I guess, but this one's, it's just a classic. It's not great, but it's part of the experience. I think I recorded the entirety of this ride last year, and I believe I also pointed out that it used to end with like a wall that would expand as it filled with water, but they took that out. And there's old and there was a fake elevator that was acting like it was collapsing and falling down a mine shaft, but they changed it back to the original whale. If you come to Kennywood, you have to have a funnel cake. You gotta get some potato patch fries, of course. Next ride is the turtle. The turtle plays a soundbite from a 23-year-old movie called The Master of Disguise on repeat, and it is so annoying. Entering into Pittsburgh minus the H, lost Kennywood. There's my first Red Hot Chili Pepper shirt. Spotted. The Black Widow, a pendulum ride. This is one of my favorites. Got the whip, just a typical ride that goes in a circle and kind of whips you around the corner. Then there's the Cosmic Chaos. This ride hurts, but it's fun. There's the Spinvasion, which took place of the Enterprise / volcano, which was broken down for like 20 years until they got rid of it. Now it's this thing. Got your classic bumper cars in the form of Potato Smash, which used to be the Grand Prix. Oh, Sandcastle. the oldest ride in Kennywood. There's Cowboy Joe. And some bananas. I'm not sure this thing's still in operation, but you pay like 50 bucks and get swung over the park, I guess. I don't know. Why ride that when you could ride this bad boy? Steel curtain. There's also the racer, which simulates two trains racing, but they are actually a train on the same track. They share the same track, not a train. Two trains on the same track. I see the RC trucks are really popular today. Delicious ice cold lemonade and somebody's garbage. Yum. Napkin. There's also the jackrabbit, but we are doing the kangaroo. Some terrible angles on this video. Got the pirate. Just a swinging ship ride. Not bad, not bad. The Phantom's Revenge. Probably the signature coaster for the park, even though Steel Curtain is the newest. This thing goes off a cliff. Just uses the topography of the park and goes under the Thunderbolt. Pretty awesome ride. It's closed for the day, but the Pittsburgh Plunge is like a water drop. And again, terrible angles of the rides. But there's a building and a guy with a squeegee. My defense, I can't record this one. The Exterminator indoor roller coaster and 40-minute wait time. The wave swinger, swing ride that goes in a circle. There's also, in addition to the swing shot, the Music Express, classic ride that I love. And another roller coaster they have, blocked by a tree, of course, the Skyrocket. It's right over the entrance to Kennywood. And I remember being here on opening day for this thing. Or maybe opening year. I just remember. I'll just take that. I remember when this thing premiered. I just am glad they dropped the boring Garfield theme off of this ride. 1898 coffee. Now here's what I call a cup of joe. And And so ends the day at Kennywood. And yes, I brought Heroescape to Kennywood. Xenothrax the Vine Weaver came along. So the day is done. I almost forgot, for Kennywood, your mom and dad's or grandparents' favorite ride. Turkey's got him shaking. He wants it. What is it, buddy? Ah! Alfred Hitchcock! Purple Martin Apocalypse. Back at Loom's candy shop. And yes, fireballs. There's a candy you never see anymore. They're like black dots. Still available. Bag of disgusting. These things were always good growing up. They always like burned my throat. Whatever they make them with. Candy cigarettes. Classic. Getting candy. I'm gonna go chase Dick Tracy down.
You know, Helen called the insurance company up because she had to pay another $200 to the hospital.
Had to go for round 2.